Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all.
Indeed. The first message, vital to the future of us all, is coffee is delicious. Oh, coffee. I am not well, ladies and gentlemen. I am on low energy. So I don't know how long I'm going for tonight, which is a bit of a bummer because there's a lot to talk about. Right? There's a lot of weird shit going down. Oh, and it's easier. Yeah, so I got this crushing like migraine headache going on, like what is it? Right here. Through the side. And it's been coming and going, so it's not so bad right now. But I just find, like, with the world imploding, which I don't know. I keep asking myself, do I have Biden derangement syndrome? Do I? Yeah, okay, well, that would make sense, right? And then you try and like A/B it to reality, and you're like, no, no. There's a report that was it the last. Like Obama's doctor in the White House says that Biden needs to take a cognitive exam and he will fail. He must be like this. Listen, it's one thing me saying it. I'm like a reasonably smutty rabbi in a basement in Samaria. Bottom line, who gives a shit? Really, who gives a shit what I say? But some people do. Oh, it's really weird. It's really, if you say the wrong things, people will give a shit. Yeah, this is a little aside, but yeah, blows me away. It's there's a weird thing that's been going down in my neck of the woods recently as a very, very public desecration of Jewish Orthodox Jewish law, like very public by a very Orthodox Jewish official, like a very bad and very public, right? And everybody's like I'm the only one who's like, wait, what? like what? Everyone's like, well, yeah, that person I think is going to be moving to Pastors New in a couple of months, as far as I understand. But I'm just amazed at everyone's response, which is like, well, everybody just kind of shrugs, like everybody knows it's wrong, and everyone's like, what's the big deal? I'm like, listen, I got religious later in life. So for me, it was a conscious decision, right? I had to like consciously decide to make those cognitive leaps, right? And so I had to think things through. If you're brought up with it, it's like you kind of like on autopilot to a certain extent, right? That's why I'm always happy if my kids do things differently from me, because then I know they're using their life, And what's the best way of thanking somebody for a gift? By using the gift and enjoying it. So if your kids are using their life and enjoying it, yeah, you did good. That's a good thing. That's what you want. That's what you're shooting for in life. But like, yeah, I was speaking to somebody about it. I was walking the dog and speaking to somebody about it today. And I was like, and they were like, I was like, I don't know. It's like, I just don't think people either know what it says in like, the legal Jewish legal books, or they're like, not so much. Like, well, what is it? I don't. It's so weird. It's just so weird. It's not like I think they're bad people, right? I just don't understand. I don't. It's like it's like somebody starting smoking, right? It's a bad idea. If you were smoking before, fine, but it's a reasonably bad idea now. It's not like people. It's just I guess people do things like that, though, don't they? It's weird. It is weird. Anyway, so how do I get onto that? I don't know. I was thinking. I think Chris Chibnall's a weird guy. Chris Chibnall is a weird guy. I don't really understand Chris Chibnall, right? I don't really get him. Is he like unbelievably clueless? Like, okay, his entire... Okay, couple of thoughts about his upcoming season. Number one, why are they playing so secretive? Why not show Sontarans and Daleks and Weeping Angels, which we all know they have, and build up excitement? I think he's relying on there being a shock value, and people. He's relying on people sitting on the edge of their seat, can't wait to see what's going to happen. Like that's everything. His entire plan is people banking on it and being like, "It's the best it's ever." Yeah. I mean, I guess because that's all he hears on Twitter, right? You know, he doesn't hear anybody say anything different. But just a chance of him doing it pretty poor. I was listening to Type 40 before this, and they were talking about how many episodes will this epic story be? Let's do the biggest story ever, says Chibnall. Is it 6 episodes? Is it 8 episodes? I mean, is it one continuous story, and then you have a cliffhanger, and you wait till the special, right? And then you wait another 6 months or so till you get the final part, or another year. Like, no one's going to give a shit. No one's going to give a shit. I guess the next year, if you want to do it on like New Year's Day, you do it one a day, leading up to that. But I don't know. In reruns, obviously. I don't know, but it's just like a dumb idea. It's a dumb idea because it's a dumb idea on many levels. Because again, everything hinges on people being on the edge of their seat, can't wait to see what Chris Chibnall's going to do, and loving it, right? And everybody's going to love it, and they're going to tell their friends, "Oh, "We've got to see this. It's good. You've got to see it. Oh, Doctor, you've got to see it. Oh, you've got to see it." I'm not joking. That's what his strategy is banking on. Yeah. Let me see. Let me pull up that. Do I have a picture of the logo with the ever so subtle? Did I get rid of those pictures? With the ever so subtle messaging. It's crazy. I have to look on the Twitter so I don't have it in here anymore. Hang on. Closing things down. I've got too many windows open. Okay, now I've got pages just whizzing around. Okay, that closed down. Fine. Let me see if I've got this folder anywhere. Let's see this one. Might be in this folder. I think I got lucky. Did I tell you? You can tell you're getting old when finding the right folder is you getting lucky, right? I'm like, yeah, I found the right folder, and then I went to bed. That's me lucky. All right. Bye. Let's open a few of these things here. Oh, this subtle messaging. What could they mean with it? Right? I don't understand. What could they mean with it? Open up. In your own time. Yeah, there you go. Got it. Here we come. I'll go to share screen. Yep, I don't want this one. 1 second. Share screen. There you go. I think this is it. That's the one. So what do you think the subtle messaging could be? Right? I can't tell. I don't know. It's too subtle. Are they saying that, you should be a bit fluid? You're down with the gays? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't think you're down with the gays. I think you're down with the right sort of gays. The sort of gays that, have also share your politics. I think here, this is like over here. Let's have a look so we can see it. Oh man, are you kidding me? I do vaguely see something. Dang, how am I gonna? I'm not gonna. Don't make me open up Photoshop. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not opening up. I could lighten it in Photoshop, but I could. Oh, who gives a shit? Somebody says, I love it. In one of the news stories we do, they'll tell us what it says. But it's some irritating marketing shit that nobody cares about. So here's a doctor looking uninspiring, with dad looking like, I don't know, he looks like he's in some kind of gangbang porn, right? At the beginning. He's like kind of horny, but feels shameful, right? You know, and Yaz is like, it's a job. Yaz is acting a little socks off there. Oh, I'm stunning and brave because I'm a stunning and brave woman, me. That's what Yaz is saying. Oh, I overcame my mental problems that I had for half an episode, and I didn't have a finger in my ear. Oh, I'm so stunning and brave. And Jodie is. This is one of Jodie's many expressions. I call this blank face. This is Jodie blank face, right? It's better than Jodie smug face. Here, let me. I actually have a very good example of how to tell them apart. Right? 1 second. Yes, these are the ones. This really does it. This really says it here. 1 second. Let me just go over here. They just become parody of themselves. Okay, yeah. Fine, let's have a look at this. So I go, here, this is preamble to smug face. This is like blank face. Yeah, I might have a bit of a smug. Smugging up like. Oh, look at me smug up. Now smug down. I'm going to smug up again. I'm the doctor. I haven't earned it at all. I'm a doofus. I'm a conformist. Smugging down. No, smug up again because I'm so smug. And smug. Digging her out of the rating suicide is the very special guest. Who could have been that very special guest, you may ask? Is it Elvis? Is it Koo Stark? Is that a 19-year-old Koo Stark? If you know who that is, you're doing very well. Who could? Is it Samantha Fox? Who? These are the people who would titillate my interest. Is it, what's her name? Megan Fox from my thumbnail. No, none of the above. It's the person from Game of Thrones. Oh, you mean Sean Bean? No. Oh, you mean Peter Dinklage? No. You mean Lena Headey? No. You mean what's her name? The guy who played. You do the one from the from what's his name? From the Bodyguard or whatever his name is next. And then do the other one, whatever his name is. Nightwatch, eyes always furrowed. And then in the end he vanished into the north or whatever. What was it? Jon Snow. Like, yeah, is it him? No, not him either. Oh, who could it be? Is it what's his name? Who played Targaryen's father? Was shot on the toilet by Tyrion. What's his name again? Charles Dance. Is it Charles Dance? I bet it's Charles Dance, isn't it? Is he the very special? He's very special. He's very, very special. And if he was a guest, he would be a very special guest. Is it Charles Dance? No, it's not Charles Dance. Oh, okay, fine. Who else could it be? Mark Addy? I mean, he wasn't in it long, but is it Mark Addy? Wasn't he in it already? Yeah, okay, no, it can't be Mark Addy. Jamie Lannister? No, okay. I don't know. What's the bald one with his balls cut off? Is it him? That's not very special. No. What's his name? Who? The Irish one who ended up being killed by the Starks. What's his name? Is it him? No, it's not him either. I don't know. Sean Bean? No, we've already done him. Who is it? I'll tell you who it is. Now, don't get too excited, okay? Don't get too excited. It's Jacob Alexander. Jacob. I think Jacob Alexander. I think I am. No. Lovely chap. He's very excited, okay? He's very excited to be in Doctor Who. He's having the time of his life, right? He's having a great old time. He seems like a really nice bloke. He seems like a genuinely nice bloke. For that reason, I'm wondering why Chris Chibnall, weird bloke. I wonder why Chris Chibnall made him look like an utter tit. I mean, listen, nothing's worse than walking into a room and going, "You're not Tom Baker. You're not David Tennant." You know, like who? Oh, wait a minute, you must be playing some new some character bringing back. Is a new meddling monk or Davros? No, it's Vinder. Okay then, Vinder. Yay. And the actor we don't know seems like a lovely chap. By the way, he played Grey Worm on the Game of Thrones. And quite frankly, how are you going to remember him when you spend like 99% of his times with what's her name? Grey Worm and Alessandra, I think. Here, 1 second. Grey Worm and Missandei. Okay, let's see. Missandei actress, because she is freaking gorgeous, if I may say so. I don't think Missandei actress. There you go. Well, it's first thing comes up. Nathalie Emmanuel. Second thing comes up. Missandei actress boyfriend. I don't care about a boyfriend. Leave me alone. What? No. Oh my God, she's an attractive young lady. Here we go. Let me just grab some. Oh my God. Let me just grab some pictures. I'll try not to break out into too much of a sweat. But if I do, it's just understandable, baby. Is that one? Do I have to download that? Save image as. Okay. And look, this is worth the bloody effort, okay? Trust me. This is one of the images we'll have on while I do the chat, and I'm telling you, you're gonna thank me. You're gonna thank me. Okay, use JPEG. Fine. Now I've got to find the bloody thing. Are you kidding me? Here we go. So let me see if that opens up, because that'll be good. Yeah, there we go. That's excellent. Fine. So let me just get a couple more pictures, because I love the chat. What can I tell you? I love my audience. A second. So maybe save them. Let's go save image as. Okay, we'll do 2. There you go. Is there any more? Oh, Ron, just grazie. Oh yeah, fine. So this one's an important one. We should definitely save, right? Because this is going to show you the problem that we're going to run into. Save image as Andre 03. Any others of her being her looking insanely hot? There's one of her looking insanely hot. It's not really her fault. She just is insanely hot. There we go. And we'll save this one as a JPEG, not as a WebPD, whatever that bollocks is. Like, why change things all the freaking time? Stop changing stuff, okay? I like things to stay the same. Like, I've only got so much stuff I can remember, right? Okay. Double clicking. Let's see. There we go. Let's put this one. We definitely want in there. Come on now. Come on. You go over here. Really? And fine. I'll do it this way. I'm not going to be deterred. Fine, we'll just start off with this one. So who is this guy? Let me show you. Share screen. He shared most of his screen time with this actress. So I just didn't notice him that much, quite frankly. And frankly, why would I? So this is Nathalie Emmanuel, I believe her name is. Yeah, we'll go to the other images. No, 1 second. And then we'll get to the chat. When we here we go, over here, some more images. Awfully attractive, clearly healthy young woman. So here she is in Game of Thrones, right? Looking awfully attractive. And she's like got a really sweet face on top of like the most insane body ever. But she's just emoting. Anyway, so that guy, he's this guy. Who the hell's gonna notice it? I'm like, honestly, here's how I will watch. Here's how I watch Game of Thrones. Like this. I go zoom in. There you go. That's how I watch Game of Thrones. Like most people. What's that? No, shh. I'm busy, darling. You're doing good. There you go. I think the other one's better, though, right? I do think the other one's better. Anyway, so this is, he spent most of the screen time with her. Who the hell cares who this guy is? Tell me about your friend, Nathalie. I want to know more. I would like to know more about her, please. Fine. There we go. Let's go now. Let's get to the chat, baby. Archibald Lazarus, how are you, sir? If he were dematerial like the Warlord, then the last 2 seasons will never have happened. Yes. Yes. I tell you, that thumb, I'm very proud of that thumb. I really got that Terrence Stamp, early Superman, guilty, like, and it was the Time Lords. It made everything work, and then we had a bit of Megan Fox right in front. So Natalie, after I finish with the chat, we'll get to that thumbnail, okay? But don't breathe in too hard, okay? I don't want those straps to hit me in the face. Kelly, can I say for a few minutes? You're probably gone already then. We're preparing for a deposition and I'm running around. Well, okay then. I hope a guy doesn't go to the chair because of this. Disaster is here. Sadako 24 is here. How are you, sir? Darren M. says, greetings, felicitations. I greet you and I felicitate you back. And I do that, in a casual manner. I don't, we should all be able to greet and felicitate whoever you want. Two consenting adults can felicitate quite happily together. Would there be no ramifications? Everybody knows that go again. That's what I was saying. So greetings and felicitations to you too, sir. I did coffee for one of my Blue Bonnet Rider streams. That's cool. I haven't slept much right before. I'll never touch it. I do like coffee. That reminds me. Yes, I'm sick. I'm like this is basically the crack that keeps me going. It's not the coup. I hope it's not the coup. Oh, bloody hell. I mean, I don't go anywhere or see anyone. How could it be I'm like Ben Kenobi. Ben lives over in Doon Hills. That's my life right now, okay? I don't see anyone, right? But man, it's been a while, though, I have to tell you. Better not tell anyone. It's just you. No, Rabbi, it's just you're not mental. I tell you, life would be so much easier if I was. I don't get how everybody gets to be so mental. That'd be so cool. Paul Roach, how you doing? I do like your avatar. There we go. Whizzing through the chat now. Robert Payne, how are you, sir? He doesn't hear that from me. Epic story. Wasn't the War Games 10 episodes? Yeah, 10 brilliant episodes that flew wonderfully. Right? 10 episodes that was just like, it was Terrence Dicks really on firing on all cylinders. It didn't get boring. It kept moving nicely, right? Like through the whole thing. It's just a tour de force. I love the War Games. Really good story. 6 too many. Well, here's the thing. There's different ways you can watch Doctor Who. I would say the best way to watch the recently released season 24 would be to drop acid or eat mushrooms and then watch it, and then it'll probably be far more entertaining. I would suggest. Although, of course, kids don't do drugs. But you can do it in one sitting, easy. Okay, so that's what I would recommend, right? I think it'll probably work out okay. The underscore podcast with Ian Slater. Hello, all listening while on a shift today. Well, you do strike me as being a bit shifty, sir. I have to tell you. But it's okay. Saturday 24, rocking that Dalek Empire avatar. There we go. Mystery. Yeah, that's that stupid mystery thing. Who gives a shit? Here's the thing. It's like they don't understand that nobody likes them. I mean, and I don't want to be mean, but dude, nobody likes you. I mean, the stuff you've done has been shit. You know, it's just like, it's really worked out very bad. If it worked out, I'll be like, yeah, it's not for me. It would actually be much easier, right? If it worked out, I'll be like, times have changed. I'm really sad Doctor Who's over. But and I see like it keeps having its good audience. It keeps going. But no, it's dying on the vine. It's absolutely being murdered by incompetence like Chris Chibnall. I mean, that's really all I can say. What do you think about that, Natalie? We should zoom in. Okay, Natalie. Okay, well, I'm trying to look you in the eye, darling. I'm trying to look you in the eye. I'm just confused where that eye line should be. Well, all right. Virtual signaling ID. Yes, they are. I don't know who they are. Dominic, Dan, if they force you to be there, blink. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means, but don't look. The temporary password for what? What's this temporary password? Oh, okay. Is it real? I don't know. Real person or hasn't been finished yet. Yeah, it's some kind of setup. Again, who cares? Who cares? Koo Stark is a name I haven't heard for about 30 years. Neither is Koo Stark. Oh, there's a name. Lives out over on the Dune Seas. Just reasonably hot, as I recall. Robert Payne says it's one of the. It's the one who worked with Chibs before. That's basically what it is. He went to his broad shirts roller that says, "Hey, do you remember when I wasn't completely sucking in every way?" Yeah, I mean, other than Broadchurch season 2 as well. People didn't like that, did they? They said 3 was good, but most people left by then. Who knows? Matt Jones says Grogu is here. I hope Grogu remains saved. We're never seeing Grogu again because they're never going to show us Luke Skywalker again. Like Luke Skywalker, I think was supposed to be in the Obi-Wan series. So man, he's replaced with Princess Leia, apparently. Speaking of which, this new guy Vinder, he is such a cardboard cutout replacement for Captain Jack, who they clearly had to remove, as he was very cancelled. And that's why I think Jim was being so obsequious, oh, thank you, you really saved us. Because I don't think anybody knew what was going on would be interested in saving them at all. Dan Bishop was really enthusiastic. I was really happy for him, but he just doesn't know how shit this era is. He's been told by publicists saying, "Oh no, they're just trolls. They don't like Jodie Whittaker because she's a lady." And he's like, "Oh, whatever." And he's like, "Yeah, oh look, I'm on the TARDIS. It's fucking cool. I'm on the TARDIS." I can see him being like that because it's on the TARDIS. It's like being on Magic Roundabout, Fine. Let me find that thumb. Let me find the thumb, baby. Natalie, you have to stay there for another couple of minutes. Okay, while we look for the thumb. Are you okay with that, Natalie? You are? I thought, what a trooper. There we go. Why isn't she Doctor Who? I mean, it could be as shit as you like. If Doctor Who looked like that, dressed like that, I'll be like, yeah, whatever. Okay, you're a timeless child. Just could you maybe go to the planet of the Jello? That'd be lovely. That'd be absolutely lovely. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, go to art and writing, and then go to RFAP. There you go. Go to the RFAP folder. Live at 5, even though it was at 6 o'clock today. Nathy, I hope you're not offended when we're going to click off you in a minute. And okay. You know who we need to get in a series together with? We need her and the super hot one from the first few seasons of Misfits, whatever her name was. That I would watch that show. I will watch the hell. I don't care what it is. I will watch that. What is her name? Okay, fine. We will look her up soon as well. It's welcome to the Rabbinical Pervert channel. Getting off while not being that naughty. Here we go. Let's have a look at this one. Oh yes, I love this thumbnail. This one really worked in my opinion. The Photoshop there. That was a 3D model of Terrence Stamp from Superman. And I got all these pictures of Chibnall from the video from the virtual Comic-Con. Basically, every face he makes is ridiculous. It's like everyone is ridiculous. And I love this. The trial of Chibnall, guilty. So, and I like the Gallifreyan window in the background. I think that one told a story pretty well. And his expression is that like, whoa, I think it could have been a bit better. And then in the foreground, of course, we got Megan Fox, a very well actualized, I want to say young lady, mature and confident lady. I can't do her voice, but I wish you'll stop blaming your failure on casting a woman. It's never hurt me. No, it hasn't. And I think all the rumors of you being insane or like a nightmare on set sounds like someone trying to smear you, and it sounds like the sort of dirty stuff that they do. And I think maybe you had too much integrity for them. I think that might have been the issue, right? Anyway, actually, I think she basically like ran from the entertainment industry and became like a happy mother. You're right, still looking freaking gorgeous. So the trial of Chibnall. So here, one second. Let me. And the deballing of Constantine. Oh, that's a sad story. Let's look at some videos. Let's see what videos we got to look at first. Video file. Indestructible Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet is indestructible. You are not. Remember this. Don't try to emulate it. Oh, this is wonderful. This is a good way to start. Okay, this is a good way to start, and then we're going to find a more interesting after this. Here we go. We'll start with this one. Tzvi Bowl Biscuits here. How are you doing? We gotta watch it again. Get ready, baby. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, you think it's not like a cartoon? What do you think's gonna happen? It's not like you're that svelte, darling. Okay, this is a very bad idea. Here we go. Don't do that, darling. Don't do that. That was silly. No. This is weird. We'll go for this one. This is just weird. We got a few.
Message from this person named Allison that literally stopped me dead in my tracks. It was a design suggestion for one of my new vaccine card holders that I have on Etsy. I'm not going to tell you what she asked for. I'm going to show you.
Like this guy is creepy. And like, firstly, he's making vaccine card holders. Dude, like, you know that show that you all loved, which was utter shit, Handmaid's Tale. You're the guys. You're the evil guys in that. You're the bad guys. Okay. It doesn't matter if you like he lied to everybody because essentially he funded research that made this monstrosity because he's a moron. I want all one of these. Yeah, in fact, I do want one of these. This is like, you know, this is gonna be like nothing ever
ouchie. I'm literally obsessed with this idea. My vaccine card is not leaving this one. I'm gonna put this on Etsy because this is too good for other people not to have. Thank you for that idea. Hilarious, amazing.
No, you're not. You're a weirdo, mate. You're a weirdo. That's not good. That's weird. So apparently Biden said he just had his butt wiped, right? We're going to take a look at that. News at film at 11. Yeah, this is weird, mate. This is weird. Oh, maybe we should look at this as well. We've got a couple of weird. Yeah, we got a couple of quick. Let's do another quickie weird things. There we go.
Joe Biden, and I signed an order to force.
Oh yeah, this is really weird, right? This is really freaking weird. And like, firstly, if you're going to do blue screen, make it so you can't see the outside of it, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay. Secondly, your Biden looks like a lot very Trumpy and acts like him. Okay, let's go back and start from the beginning, okay? Because you're intriguing me now.
I'm President Joe Biden, and I signed an order to force vaccinate all Americans.
So he's saying he's a fascist. In other words, okay, that's happy.
Immediately.
No! The vaccines contain a satanic microchip. Joe Biden was Obama's VP.
Wait! Allow Dr. Fauci to inject you myself.
What are you doing to me, Dr. Fauci?
Your clothes are coming.
That's just weird, mate. That's just weird. I think that's how they view people outside their circle, right? Because they're weird dudes. Here we got a weird gender thing here, and it's like I don't know why they're so convinced about this stuff, right? I really don't. Man, I pressed the wrong button. Never mind. Let's try this again. So that was Vax weirdness. So this is gender weirdness. Okay, fine. I got a lot of weirdness going on here.
Gender. I was wondering that too.
Well, for me, it feels like I'm a man and a woman simultaneously, but for some people, it feels like switching between the two.
Like that sounds like it's insane, right? That just like so it's like anything you want. Like whatever it could be, whatever. And it just sounds absolutely insane. In a way like you know, we got to agree on what basic definitions of things are. We think like gender, you know, masculine, feminine, you know, like you know, apple. Like, what would it be like if one group of people called an apple, you know, the green or red roundish fruit, and the other half of people called it, you know, a tack trained parrot, right? And like that'll be a weird confusion, and that's where we are. They're just weird. These are all weirdos. What's going on? Okay, so let's carry on.
Oh, that makes sense. Is it all?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make no. Saying oh that makes sense doesn't make it make sense. It does not make. I'm like this or that. Okay, that doesn't make bloody sense. Weirdos. Oh, that makes sense.
Always those two genders?
Not always. It can be any two genders, really.
This is like a child making up reality. This is like, you know what this is like? This is like that episode of The Twilight Zone where what's the name from Lost in Space? Bill Mummy was like, you know, in charge of everybody. This is exactly what it's like. They're gonna wish us into the cornfield. Man, kids are taking over and they're out their fucking minds. They don't know what gender is. They don't know. Well, I could be this or that or that. I mean, okay. Or could we just do it like, you know, we could do this or that, okay? One or two, or in a rare case, another, okay? But, like, no, a gazillion. I mean, they can't even have one flag because it's constantly changing and adding. Oh, they're so weird.
Oh, like demi boy and woman? So how should people refer to you then?
Like crackpot. Like how they should refer to you. Doctor, please can you sedate and put this person into a padded room? That's how they should refer to you.
It's different for everyone, but for me...
I know, but my way is the best, okay? It might be different for everyone, but my way of saying, can we chain you up to the corner of a room while you're in a straitjacket, you know, and feed you food on via a stick because we're scared to get near you? Should we do that? Yeah, I think that my way. Okay, of course I'm joking, but yeah, that would be my way to go. Okay, that would be my way to go.
Some people refer to me as a man, and some refer to me.
What? Who refers to you as a man? Really? No, they don't. No, they don't. Nobody refers to you as a man. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could be mannish. Maybe take the Don't stop trying to look like a girl. Maybe you are a man. I don't know. That's the fucking problem. Weirdos. Okay, none of that. Oh, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. Oh, well, that like really. I mean, Christian was trying to explain how he's going to get under 1 million viewers, and everybody goes, "Oh, well, that makes sense." What is wrong with you weirdos? Like reality is reality, but no, we don't want it to be. They're just freaking mind. Actually, I'm speaking more about Chibnall than this person.
As a woman, both makes me happy.
Oh, well, that's what it's all about. They're making you happy. Yeah, these kids can't stand not being happy. Good God. Man. It basically, that whole generation just needs a kick in the balls. And they need to get up and take another one and keep doing that so they can stand up. Oh, their idiot parents have, coddled them into oblivion. So, yeah, let's look at this... By just saying that my butt's been wiped. This is crazy. Getting a whizzy wheel. What's going on? Come on, whizzy wheel.
What must be what?
My butt's been wiped. It sounds like he's coming from an old deranged person. Okay, and then he pulls it back together. But whoa!
Must it be a reconciliation? What must be what?
Yeah, no, he said my butt's been wiped, like a mad barking old person.
A pathway for citizenship. There needs to be a pathway for citizenship. Whether it can be in immigration remains to be seen.
Like he came back in there, right? He faded back in, but my butt's been wiped. They wasn't there then. Get him out. Come, get him out. Don't let him talk to anyone. No, they just... So freaking weird. So anyway, so there's that going on. But here, let me... So then I got to show you how this was reported in the media, right? It's fucking crazy. I mean, it's just when you see propaganda in front of your face, it's scary and crazy. Media. Here it is. Come on. Man. Okay, there you go. Oink. My butt's been wiped. And good for you. Good for you, Joe. Everybody needs a white butt every now and again, right? Everybody likes a nice, clean white butt. I hope it was padded down. Hope everything came out and went well with it, Joe. Okay, that's what I do. I don't bear you any malice. I've got to press this thing. Hang on, what do I got to press now? Your browser, I don't want it to be blocked. Make it work. Where do I click the thing? Click the screen icon in your address bar, then reload the page. Oh, piss off. Hang on. Oh, wait, is this a button I got? No. Oh, this is just annoying. This happened once before, but I was able to work out how to fix it. This might have to refresh the page. Okay, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Well, that was pretty quick. So let's go to share the screen. I thought they would leave the other window, though, right? I thought they would leave that open. Is this the screen? Here we go. So here, this is how that was reported in the media, right? Does immigration need to be in reconciliation? A pathway to citizenship. Posters was asked returning to the White House. So they just put his answer was there needs to be a pathway to citizenship. Whether it needs to be be in immigration remains to be seen. He said he appeared to mean reconciliation. So she just translated for him. Here, does it say it in this clip? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's insane. Like, how do you miss that out, Molly Nagel? Where else do you work for? White House producer report again. A reporter over ABC. Yeah, how do you miss out? My butt's been wiped. Isn't that? And like, what would happen if Trump did that? And you don't think anybody realizes? Freaking weirdos. Okay, of course everybody realizes. They're just crazy people, right? You're just crazy people. So then, so then let's go to from my butt's been wiped to like this is actually a bit heavy, right? This could be going down pretty soon. Here we go. Timcast has his own website now, and it's actually a pretty good news aggregate, and I do like their reporting. It's clean, it's non-opinionated, which I really appreciate. From what I can tell, it's striving to be accurate. It's like reporting without bullshit, which I really quite like. Former White House doctor turned Texas Congressman Ronnie Jackson issued a dire warning about. Well, if he's a Texas Congressman, I see. Is this a hit piece to Biden? Could be. About the state of Biden's mental health over the weekend, saying the commander-in-chief needs a cognitive exam now to determine if he's fit for office. You know, look, the Democrats demanded Trump took a test, right? But if he does, he's going to fail, and then Kamala Harris will be president. She basically is now, anyway. I guess. I mean, I don't know. Jackson did not hold back on Twitter, demanding that the president has completely lost it. Okay. Here he says, our cities are exploding with drugs and violence. That is true because of Democrat defund the police policies. The great united Joe Biden deflects to talk about blood-sucking kids. He's completely lost it. Needs a cognitive exam now. Here. Yeah, this is this. This is yeah, so yes, are there people in the Democratic Party who want to defund the police, right? So he replies, are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids? What the hell's he even talking about? Nobody thinks you're sucking the blood out of kids, you weirdo. That's weird. Don't be a weirdo, mate. You're the president. Jeez, we're in trouble. Okay, we're in trouble. Jackson made similar comments after watching the president's televised town hall event on CNN last week. What a disaster! I think his approval rating went down after that. It was just a disaster. The truth is, it doesn't matter. Honestly, do you see them giving back the reins of power? They were taken completely off guard. So here, let's look at this thing. Taken completely off guard by the 2016 election. Here, I want to show that this is crazy. This is a. That was weird. How long was it going for? That was what I didn't even know. I was talking away. I don't even know where we left off. Right? Tim Paul. That's really weird. I had no idea we were off. None. I must have closed the window by mistake, like the broadcast window. Don't do this, kids. Okay, don't do this. Okay, so anyway, we got the doctor saying here. I'm not sure if I showed you this. He's saying, are the Republicans saying that we're trying to sucking the blood out of kids? What the hell is he even talking about? So then this Chinese person goes ahead and explains what's going down, baby. What's going down? Yeah. And he's speaking from knowledge. Here is Rebnam University professor D. DeYoung says, talking about how the US government really works. Yeah, it's... I don't think there's any real point having them sound on, because... Yeah, it's all in Chinese. You're going too fast. I've got to start again. Okay, here we go. The fact is the United States doesn't really exist. What really exists are different interest groups. At present, the US has a very much... Oh, man, you're going too freaking fast, mate. You're going too fast. At present, the US is very much divided society, part of which is the circle of... Let's try that. Let's try this again. You have interest groups, part of the circle of elites, which we call the establishment people and the influencers. It's worth mentioning that one particular group of these elites called the deep state. Okay, who are these people? Of course, they're slightly different. My understanding is that these people are in the mid to senior leaders from U.S. military, intelligence community, and State Department. I believe this Department of Treasury, Department of Commerce, Office of U.S. Trade Representative, blah blah blah. So these people are mostly competitive circuits are expected. They are not. What's it? Within the capital belt where they are big fish hidden in the swamp, who Trump discussed the most. Yeah, they can't stand Trump because he's an outsider. In the U.S. political figures are elected, they come, they go. However, this group that I just mentioned, these people remain in the power circle. Yeah, one second. I always thought it was weird, like how, like the former, who was it again? The Brenner, and now they retain their security clearance. Like, why? I don't understand why that would be. I guess because they're in the power circle. I've dealt with those people. In the past 70 years since World War II, they were the ones who have been running the US. Kind of depressing. Running the entire capitalism in the US and operating the Cold War. It is a small circle that actually dominates the world today. Well, at least I'm not saying the Jews. Now, how do people in the circle view Trump? In general, they despise Trump because they think they are the real masters of US capitalism. They consider Trump an outsider. That's why at the end of 2016, when democracy actually became real, yeah, none of them expected it. Also, it caught them completely off guard. They couldn't believe that somebody like Trump could be elected. Can you imagine the feelings of the people in this group? Yeah, and we saw they must be feeling like what the world was falling about, or the sky is falling. That's why in the past 2 years. Anyway, so basically he explains that, right? So then he explains what's going on right now. Hang on. Copy. Paste. I better paste in the right window and not knock myself out again, right? Okay, after this, we'll have a quick look at the Chibnall story. The Trump administration is in a trade war with us. Same guy. So we can't fix the Trump administration. Between 92 and 2016, did China and the US used to be able to settle all kinds of issues, no matter what kind of crisis, be it the Yin, bombing of the embassy, crashing, whatever. Things were solved in no time, in a couple of months. We fixed everything in 2 months. What is the reason? I'm going to throw out something that might be a little explosive here. It's because we have people at the top. Yeah. At the top of the American core, power influence, we have our old friends. We have our old friends for the past 30 or 40 years. We have been utilizing the core power of the United States. As I said, since before the 1970s. Wall Street had a very strong influence over domestic and foreign affairs of the United States, so we had a channel to rely on. But the problem is, after 2008, the status of Wall Street declined. More importantly, in 2016, Wall Street can't fix Trump. So during the US-China war, Wall Street couldn't help, and I know that my friends in the US side told me that they tried it, but they couldn't do much. Trump was too effective, but now we're seeing Biden was elected. The traditional elite, the power elite, the establishment, they're very close to Wall Street, so you see that, right? Trump has been saying that Biden's son has some kind of global foundation. Have you noticed that? We helped him. We helped Biden's son build the foundation. Got it? There are lots of deals there. So basically, yeah, it's I'm telling you exactly how it worked. Like you get a charitable foundation. Freaking crazy, man. But they're doing it in plain sight because we can't do it. We can't do anything to stop them. That's the thing. Yeah. we'll look at one crazy video, then we'll get to let's go look at the Radio Times. But this might lighten the mood. Okay, that's what I did wrong last time. Okay, because I went to look at the broadcast window because it had the window I was talking about in it, and I got confused. Speaking of confused, this lady is priceless. I mean, this is like we got to turn the sound up for because this is freaking crazy, man.
Filter up here.
Okay, here we go. Get ready. This woman is prepared for COVID.
Yes, because I have a helmet that has a HEPA filter up here. I'm siliconed in, and the air gets forced with this battery pack in and out through the HEPA filter.
You're making this up.
Nope.
She's crazy. She's crazy. Out the mind, mate. Bonkers. Radio Times. What's on the front page? Radio Times. No. We agree. We agree to everything, man. We agree. Man, they're making a live-action Pokemon series? That sounds weird. okay. I thought the cartoon was shit. I don't know how the live-action one's going to be any better. Sci-fi. Where should we go? Okay, Hidden Treasure, yeah. Like, they were so excited about this guy. Who gives a shit? Chris Chibnall's a weird guy. Because he thinks it's a good idea, right? He really... And again, everything is hinging. His entire strategy hinges upon people liking it, like to an insane degree. I mean, that's his only hope. Because if they don't, it's again, it's a serial, so people will stop watching, and you won't get new people in, and at worst, you'll get a bad word of mouth. I don't know. It's like it seems like an insane strategy, but Chris Chibnall's a weird guy. Let's be fair. All right, 1 second. Let's get this article. Fans spot hidden treasure hunt in new Doctor Who trailer. This must have been a plant. I can't believe anyone was watching that closely. But what does it all mean? Who gives a shit? It's been an exciting weekend for Doctor Who. Tell us your opinions. No, go away. I don't want anything. Leave me alone. It's been an exciting weekend for Doctor Who fans. No, it actually very, very, very pointedly has not. It's been breathtakingly not exciting. The lack of excitement is really quite palpable. I can't quite believe the absolute, absence of excitement. We had no information whatsoever apart from it's a continuous story. Again, why are they hiding the Daleks? Why are they hiding the Sontarans? Why, like, that you put them in so people watch? I mean, like, it's... yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe they're going to dump the whole thing in one day, like, do so people can binge it. Do you think? Oh, that'd be great. Get it over with. Oh, it's a lot to watch, man. I don't think I can do. I don't think I can do more than an episode a day, mate. Oh my god, leave me alone. Wait. It's been exciting what we're doing with the release of season 13 trailer. 49 seconds of reasonable dullness and rainbows. Like, hello, fabulous! And the announcement that Game of Thrones not Star, Grey Worm, Survivor, I would say, rather than Star. But, like, there's so many people. Did he even make it into the main, like, the front titles? I don't think he did he? I don't know. Like, so many people were bigger than him. I don't know what I'm like. Not Star. Yeah, he was in it. He was good in it. But Star, piss off. And I don't know why Chibnall was flicking himself off about it. He was so excited. Like, oh, I got Jacob. You know why? Because he's black. That's why. Said this last night, I think. Yeah, because he's black. And that's it, because now he's got his Ryan replacement. And he's like, oh, well, we could have used Captain Jack, but now we'll use a cool black Captain Jack, I guess. Captain Black, okay? They'll bring in Mission Impossible, Captain Scarlet. Don't get back. Man, I'm not sure how much more steam I got, mate. Oh, man, I'm not doing well. But it looks like even more Doctor Who news could be in store if fans can solve the cryptic clue hidden in the trailer. Richard Lloyd posted on Twitter that the word mystery was in the trailer's first frame, and it bloody hell. And he also added that it lent to a dedicated site. Welcome to the mystery across space and time, the site teases. Work together to solve the hidden clues and reveal the password below. Find the Doctor 131313. This clearly wasn't meant to be found yet, right? I think they either leaked it or they're surprised it was found. Fabulous! Oh God! Like honestly, what percentage of the British public are gay? Right? What percentage? It's like low. It's like 3%, isn't it? So what you're doing is you're attracting, I don't know, maybe a third or what, like 1% with this, you know, and then you got, I don't know, the rest of the Twitterati. But like, oh God. Yeah, but this wasn't meant to go down yet. And honestly, who cares? Who cares? Let's have a quick look at Big Finish, see what's going down there. I tell you, somebody, what was it? JT on Dan's podcast was talking about, talking about not spending so much money on merchandise because there's less merchandise, right? And I feel that way about Big Finish. I'm like, there's so much. I used to try and rush to listen to stuff because there's a lot coming out. Now I'm like, yeah, I want to get it. I haven't listened to Sherlock Holmes yet this month, or the book on tape of Jacob and Lightfoot. I didn't know it was going to be a book on tape. And let's see what's going on in the news. Torchwood got us on time. Please buy it. Piss off. No. Torchwood more. No. Torchwood Relenso. No. Survivors audiobook. No. See, this is all no's. Strong no's. No. There's nothing. Yes, I haven't listened to this yet. I worked out what they could have done with Dalek Universe to make it work, right? To make me not pissed off with it and not change anything. All they had to do is change one thing. Instead of calling it Dalek Universe, call it Space Security Service, right? Space Security Service, 2219 or something like that. Whatever the year it is, 2783 AD. Space Security, and then, because that's essentially what this box set is. It's Space Security Service. It's not really Daleks. Then they would have delivered, right? Then they totally would have delivered, and I would have not felt like I was ripped off, which I do feel like. Yeah, okay, nothing else coming this month. It was a light month as well. Also, I did rush to listen to Scourge of the Cybermen. Sad not to get Lady Christina. Here's what I'm thinking. I saw somebody posted it illegally online. So here's what I'm thinking I might do. I'll listen to a story, and if I like it and I would buy it, I will go ahead and buy a copy and review it, right? I'll give it, I'm not going to put my money down, but I will. I'm listening it to with the intent of wanting to buy it, right? And I'm giving you every chance. I really am. I'm certainly not doing it for Cicero. So, there you go. It's coming next month. War Master, they've all been good, but this one looks a bit dodgy to me. I don't know. Who's writing this one? Oh, God, I'm scared. Okay, James Garson and Lou Morgan. Lou Morgan's actually done quite a few good things, as I recall. She's one of the good female writers. Right. Yeah, she did the War Dog. Yeah, okay. Yeah. She's good. Okay, she gets a thumbs up from me. And you know, like I'm not that easygoing, but so there you go. So these have all been good. I just really hate the cover. But I don't know why that bothers me so much. I gotta make my own, I think. This one I'm not buying. I've got to buy this one, Secret of Debt Sen. Quite interested about this. The respond to all calls. Maybe we'll listen to the trailer in a minute. Maybe if there's a video. This comes out next month. And yeah, no, mate, I'm not getting Captain's whatever it is. Stingray. Dun, 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 dun. Stingray. Is there a video? No, I'm on the vinyl. That's why. I think there's a video. There was a video. No? Really? Maybe it's on their twats. Hang on a second. Like everything that's on their social media should be on their website as well, right? There we go. We go at Big Finish. At Big Finish. There you go. Dying. Okay, no. So Big Finish. I don't think they're going to make it. To be honest with you, because a lot of people are buying less from them now, and they're putting this out. And I think they just. I don't know. I do think the. That was the 10th Doctor River song set. That was pretty good. Let's go back. See if we find any of the next 9th. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, mate. There's no way I'm getting Stranded 3. I don't care who you put in it this time. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I'm sure there was a video. Who's that? Oh, Simon Jones, blimey, he's looking old. No. Really? I really thought there was. Okay, I'm going back. I'll go back a little bit more. I can't believe they're not advertising yet. Ninth Doctor. Oh, these are all good stories. These are really good stories. Well, Paper Cuts, Patient Zero. Yeah, I now want to re-listen to them. These are all really great stories. Okay, whatever. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, they put a trailer out for that. Fine. I think we're going to give up. And just go to the website. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Fine. Maybe there wasn't one then. This is the trailer.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Ninth Doctor Adventures, Volume 2.
Excuse me. Hello. We do have a tradesman's entrance. I thought I'd try the front door for once.
It's echoing.
No.
So, yeah, the first box set was kind of high concept science fiction, which I liked a lot. I get it was very Nick Briggs, right? This one feels a lot more smaller stories, sapphire and steely, right?
Quiet. It's drawn to sound, then pulls it along in its wake. Stay absolutely still. And that's our cue. Run!
Can I see your identification?
Absolutely. There you go. Who am I?
Detective Superintendent John Smith.
Yes, I am. Hello. What's all this then? You're a hotel inspector, but I thought... I can't argue with the paperwork. Every town has a house like this. A house that children whisper about around campfires. A house that people hurry past. A haunted house.
I'll tell you, he's just like effortlessly good. His attitude and everything, he can get away with because he's just so good. And honestly, I'm happy to have more time with this Doctor. I felt the same way about Jonathan Carey doing the War Doctor, which I think for me, I'm like, yeah, kids, keep doing them. That's the best range you've got going right now, Big Finish.
You worried whatever happened to the Andersons is going to happen to you?
Who are the Andersons?
I don't know what happened to them.
These
of the dead.
I feel
What do you feel?
scared in a way I haven't felt since a very long time.
It arrives as forecast. The resurgence.
It arrives. Has the incursant named itself? Repeat that immediately.
Yeah, he needs to be in the trailer more. Okay, I haven't heard him for 30 seconds.
Something's coming. Something terrifying. Big Finish. We love stories.
Yeah, Big Finish. We needed more of him in that trailer, right? I don't know what you guys are thinking. Is there a trailer for this year? I don't think there is. Oh, there is. Okay, this is Philip Hinchcliffe presents. Basically, Philip Hinchcliffe's writing stories, they're okay. They're not great. You know what they really need? It needs a bit of Robert Holmes. They bring in Mark Platt, who's not bad, but they definitely did run it through Robert Holmes. It's like that's why I think I couldn't think about that. Was it the Return of the Cybermen they did, which Robert Holmes rewrote as Revenge of the Cybermen? Just Robert Holmes, but that version was so much better, right? It was just so much better. Okay, let's have this.
There you are again, like a distress signal. Or an invitation, hard to know which. The trouble is, I find them both equally enticing.
Then we must seek it out.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, Philip Hinchcliffe presents.
Yeah, I'm just kind of happy to get more Tom Baker, to be honest with you, and Louise Jameson. And yeah, these things are they're good enough, right? They're very authentic stories. Honestly, though, I wish they would hire Gareth Roberts again and have him do like some frothy stories, like with Lala Ward or something. That'd be lovely.
God of Phantoms. This world must be part of the sister system.
The air smells of something dying.
There's ghosts on sort of that mountain. Ritzy, never forget.
No! He's dead and gone! Who are your enemies? Are they the loggerheads?
And now they're marching on us. By tomorrow, gratitude will be burning! And fire!
Yeah, I can certainly see Robert Holmes running with this, right? I think Robert Holmes like really putting this one together, like having making this really macabre society. Yeah, go on.
The local commune have a myth about two battling gods. Have you heard it?
I am here to warn you about the Doctor.
How could I forget my greatest enemy? Never forget.
Who let you into my head without a key?
I myself never forget!
Yeah, I think this trailer's putting me off. I've already bought it, so I'm just going to shut up. Okay? That trailer was not good. Oh, then what they got coming out a month after. Again, I'm actually kind of enjoying it. Like, I would have got this, but not anymore. No, this is the first. Yeah, these ones I would have definitely got. Clone Masters I'm looking forward to. That was good. Yeah, I would have got that as well. Wow. So September. September is the month where I'm skipping a lot of stuff. Yeah, I am pissed off. I'm so done. I'm so done with the this Fifth Doctor arc. So yeah. Listen, it's Daleks are there cynically in one story. I would have thought this carries on the arc from with Mark, isn't it? Yeah, he was a Roman slave. I just didn't care about it really. It's just let's look at this range for a second. Let's go for the Fifth Doctor Adventures, and let me do the recent first. No, everything out now, coming soon. I'll sort by recent first. Okay. Fine, so let me walk you back through the Mark Adventures. What? How is that the entirety of the Fifth Doctor event? What? Let's have a look. Let's try again. Fifth Doctor Adventures. What? There's a... Oh, I know. We've got to go to the collected Fifth Doctor. God. Well, shouldn't it be the... What? How do I... This is really confusing. Okay, this is the Fifth Doctor Adventures. And there's 8 stories there. Okay, that doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, you know what we'll do? Oh, one second. I've got an idea. Hang on, I've got an idea. We will go to cast, and I'll go to Mark, George Watkins, and then we'll go look at his stuff, and we'll take us through his recent first. We'll take you through his adventure. So he starts over here. Tartarus. It's a Roman adventure. Cicero's in it. And then this is Cicero's slave who ends up going off with the Doctor. So then we got basically all these releases are very mediocre, right? This is Incidental Feast of Stephen, Feast of Fear. I really don't remember anything about this, right? And this one, 2 more 2-parters. This is when they had no idea what they're doing with the main range. And it was 2 Simon stories, Warzone and Conversion. It was, again, disappointing, right? It was just, even though it had David Banks in it, I think. David Banks. It'll still care. Have a quick listen. Hear a bit of David Banks and move on.
The stench of battle, fire and blood, a valley of crimson trench.
Yeah, that dialogue. Exactly. That dialogue, that's what this was. Reasonably crap.
Fires burning into a charcoal sky. Oh dear.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who. Warzone Conversion.
This is going out to every combatant in Sector Q. Grit those teeth and give me a great big war zone! War zone! I can't hear you! Oh, you lot sound pretty awesome!
Yeah, it's just not selling it to me at all.
Hey, hello down there!
Hold on. Why do we even need to do this? Let's just stop running and go home. Problem solved.
Anyone who stops too long gets picked up by the sweeper, and that means disqualification, incarceration, public shaming.
Well, maybe that's better than killing ourselves out here.
Again, if you're putting him on the cover, I want to hear David Banks straight away. I just don't understand them.
Having your biology physically rewritten must be excruciating. Most humans would have been driven insane long before now.
The human female is suitable for conversion.
I'd rather die.
Perhaps, but that would be a waste of resources. You will become like us.
That should have been right at the beginning of the trailer. Right? That would be that. Yes, that's how you open. So annoying.
Big Finish. We love stories.
How bad is it? Doctor, talk to me, please.
The Cybermen took Adric. I refuse on my lives. I refuse to let them take another friend from me. You hear me, Tegan? This is not happening. Not today. Not ever again.
Yeah, he's not very good. Yeah, and then you have these 2 really insipidly bad stories, Thin Time and Madquake, where it basically the Doctor goes off at one point. After this story, the Fifth Doctor goes off on his own, and goes off on a sulk for a bit, and you see, it's in the monthly range. Let's see what happens after this. And they just join up before the end. Yeah, this is where he's off having a sulk on his own. More sulking Doctor. Fine, so it's over here. So then Peter Davison. Yeah, so time apart. So he at the end of that story, he goes off and leaves Nyssa and Tegan and Mark alone. He has 4 individual ventures, not very good, quite frankly. Then Thin Time Man, this is what's been going on with the Doctor, with Nyssa, Tegan, and Mark, while the Doctor's been gone, and eventually they come back together. And you got this kind of like weird experimental Shadow of the Daleks, which was deeply mediocre. It's fair to say. And then is that the last we saw of them? Yeah, that's the last we saw of them. And then it's continuing in whatever this box set is. Yeah, not interested. Lost Resort. Not interested at all. And yeah, so I'm actually saving a fair amount of money on that. Fine, let's have a quick look at I'm not sure how much further I can go on for. I am like running out of steam big time. Eventually the whole coffee just catches up with you. What can I tell you? No, not so. Although I am kind of interested in this. I'm really on board for this Dune TV show. Here, no, it's over here. It was on this site, I believe. I should be. By the way, I'm watching Master of the Universe, and I quite like it. Okay, I mean, the wokeness is unbearable, right? But it's not all the wokeness. Megan, I am going to assume your gender. Honestly, I think they sold it wrong, right? I think they should have sold it as Shattered Eternia when the apocalypse happens. Villains unite, the enemies unite, right? And with that thing, and I'm in 2 episodes in, and Tila is absolutely the main character, and she's an insufferable cunt with her stunning and brave black girlfriend who is a woman of science. And they're very heavily implied to be lesbians without actually seeing them tongue each other. She got basically this. I think was all put in because Kevin Smith knows that Netflix is run by left-wing liberal lesbians, and as long as they have the eye candy they want, I think he could do everything else he wanted. And the everything else is actually pretty good. I mean, the animation is excellent, but the and I wasn't a huge Master of the Universe fan, but I do like the everything else that's going on in that universe. That's been really interesting. Like in this post-apocalyptic future, you have like, remember the guy with the 3 eyes? You could turn him around, and Stinker. Basically, a bunch of the second-rate villains. They were all really cool. Now they've been turned into like this religious cult because there's no more magic in Eternia. They're going to technology, and it's just I really kind of like that stuff, right? And the action's good, He-Man's good in it, but they should again. It's the same with Dark Universe. They just gave it the wrong title, right? Again, Shattered Eternia. That's when the world ends, enemies unite. And that's basically where we are with it. Whenever Tila's on screen, it's agonizing and terrible. Looking for monthly event. Yeah, I've actually found it. Whenever Tila's on screen, it's always agonizing and terrible. But whenever she's not on screen, it's very, very good, right? Whenever she's not on screen, it's really excellent. So that's my take on Master of the Universe. I will continue watching it. I'm planning on doing a review, and it's going to be much more favorable than I thought it would possibly would be. So I'm actually quite happy about that. Okay, I was being attacked for mentioning that former Donald Trump was greeted like a legend when he walked into the T-Mobile Center in Las Vegas, Nevada on Saturday night. I'll tell you, so many people at Basra also a Biden now, don't they? Actress Megan Fox slammed the uneducated medieval pitchfork carrying, burn the witch at the state cancel culture mentality. Yeah, and she looks like that. I mean, like really. It's like, okay. You know, I mean, honestly, that's perfection, right? I mean, put that together, it's perfection. Here, let's have a. I'll rather see her say
I
this.
was in a row with Bieber, and Trump was also in my row.
Oh,
and yeah, and I've never seen Secret Service in person before, so we had like 30 Secret Service with him, and he was a legend. That arena was very supportive of Trump when he came in, and it was just, I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, because if someone is a target, then I'm like, I can be harmed because I'm adjacent to where he is. So I was worried about my own safety. That's all I was caring about. But yeah, that I've never seen anything like that before, but it was crazy.
Yeah.
I was
Okay. So she's been raped across the coals. I do not align myself with any political party. Individuals, the 35-year-old G35. My gosh, she looks incredible. Transformer star wrote in all caps in her Instagram story addressing her attackers. Fox insisted her appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live's her Jimmy Kimmel Live appearance Monday had said that the 45th Commander-in-Chief was greeted by UFC fans as a legend without suggesting she thought he was one. If she did, it's okay. Jesus. You know, like, oh man, this derangement syndrome is not good, mate. That was an observable fact, not my opinion. She said, insane crowd reaction he received that Saturday night's Las Vegas. That's even included a salute from Mel Gibson. I don't know where I am with Mel Gibson now. I'm like, I want to forgive and forget. Okay, I like Mel Gibson. Really loving this uneducated medieval pitchfork carrying burner witch the state mentality, though. She sarcastically wrote, she's smart. I do like Megan Fox. Yeah, okay, she's smart, funny, and she looks like Megan Fox. I mean, okay. Well, there's more of that. She said alongside emojis that included purple hearts and red lips. I don't know. She said, I don't care. I was in a row with Justin Bieber and Trump. That's an interesting thing to happen, right? I think that's an interesting thing to happen. Fine. Okay. I can't do any more. I'm like dying here, mate. I honestly, they could ladle me out of this chair. And I think that would work. I'm really under the weather. Well, why am I so little? There you go. I tell you, not the first time I said that. So, okay, I'm afraid I'm not going to get to the. What am I not getting to? The Constantine story. I don't even think I'm bothered going to do the video. I'll put it on till next week. Onto next show. What else is there? I'm really into Dune. I've got that trailer can be really psyched. So tonight I'm going to start watching the William Hurt version from 2000. Because I remember that being a very accurate version. So and it seems to be quicker than rereading the book. But I really am very, very psyched for Dune. Look, it does look very good. Fine, I'm going to wish you all a good day, good evening, good afternoon. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and have yourselves a fantastic